We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Davis will throw. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Quick strike complete. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. And the Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Right on target this time. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the foot. Oh, it's blocked. He's going to scoop it up. And holding on to a 1st half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 11 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. As we start the 2nd half, what do you have for us, Holly?
The Spartans head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the 3rd quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. And the Spartans in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Davis will throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He goes right back to the air. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Zings it complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. And here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field.
Wide open spaces. Inside the touchdown, Sparty. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect it. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. There he goes. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43. And the Scarlet Hat. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Using his legs. It's Mitchell.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a...
Might have a chance. The 10. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back, but when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. We've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Quickly complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Running inside, it's Davis. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
That's caught. It's Parachek, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they
converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I mean, some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Hopkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Davis will throw. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Under fire. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
He's going to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. As we head to the 4th, these two standout wide receivers have been very productive, both scoring touchdowns as we head into the final period. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. We open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got him. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Smith's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Davis looking to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Spartans can really attack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pressure coming. He's on the move. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today, over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The running back has it. Could be an alley. Oh, what a cut! Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. Keeps it on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it.
And man, it's a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? You try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the 1st down, continuing to possess the ball here in the 4th quarter with the lead.
Punt is on its way. Make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Davis will throw. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Makes the catch. It's Smith. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Throwing right. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Takes it the other way. And after the turnover, out of bounds at the 12 to set up this offense. Tight end now in motion. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
And the Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. With the clock running, this should be the final play.